Hello everyone, welcome to Home Building Automation System. Today we are going to see a mobile application for Alerton device. So this application lets you do the point-to-point checkout, and you can generate a point-to-point report as well. So we are going to see step by step how you can add the device and how you can do point-to-point checkout on them. So let's get started. From the screen we can see there are Android version and there is a iPhone or an Apple version. So you could definitely scan the QR code and then you could download the mobile app. So once you download the mobile app, on your left, basically that's how your home screen looks like, or the launch page. So you could add multiple sites, and multiple sites would have its own devices. So currently I have a site called Heartville, and so I want to add a device in there. So I'm going to click on the Heartville, and then I'm going to say add device, and the camera pops up as usual, and then you simply scan the QR code that is available on the controller. So each controller will come with the label and the QR code, which is nice and handy. You could simply go to your mobile app and then scan the device. Yeah, that's a simple step. And then once you scan in, so you will see the serial number of the device, the MAC address, the MAC ID. And then you put the device instance in there. So once you do the device instance, so it will ask you to connect to the device, which you can see on the bottom of the screen, and make sure on your phone the Bluetooth is on. And once the Bluetooth is on, you can scan all the device, and you can start seeing all the Bluetooth device nearby to you. And once that is there, it will ask for security pin. So without security pin on these devices, you won't be able to pair. So it's important that you know the security pin. So in the next step, we'll see how we are going to pair the device. So you will open the Alerton Compass, and you will open the device manager. So once you open the device manager, you will go to capabilities and make sure the Bluetooth support is enabled. So once that is enabled, you go back to advanced menu and then click on set BLE passcode. So either you can disable or enable. So we are going to enable because we want to pair it. I'm gonna select the end date more than 90 days. So we'll see what is the error that you get. So it says it exited more than 90 days. So you cannot go more than 90 days from the start date. It has to be within those 90 days. So make sure to select those 90 days. What happens after 90 days? So you have to go back to your Compass, Alerton, and reset those password for the required dates. And you can monitor the request under the user monitor. It will say successfully passcode is created. This screen is dummy or offline currently. So yeah, let's move on. So once you pair, so this is how your screen looks like. So you have all the configurations for your inputs and outputs through your Compass. So all your inputs has to be scaled or configured to the right type of input before starting the point-to-point checkout on the mobile application. Yeah. So once you are here, so you can see when you click on a binary output or an input, so you will have the different modes, auto mode, manual mode. So you can go manual mode, and there are duration. You can set the duration for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, etc. And once you set that, so your output will be active. So you can release the overrides by clicking on auto, which is good because you want to put the system in auto and then check your DDC for full functional test. Next, you can see a hand symbol. That means that point is still overridden. You could again go back, click on auto, and then it will release from manual to auto. There is also an option where you can test the same output again. It's called test again, which would be logged for your report later point. So that's very simple. You could add a small comment in there saying let's say fan output or a damper output and so on. So once you do the testing, so you can see on the top there is an option called relinquish auto. So basically what it does is, when you do the testing, no need to release the outputs or inputs manually. You could just simply go there, click on relinquish, and then click to auto, and it will release all your points back to normal. So that's how the relinquish auto works on these units or unitary controllers. So going on to the next step, so we can see what is the progress of the point on particular device. So it may be 80%, 90%, and so on. So make sure to select appropriately when you do the point. So let us say if there is no input, so you could mark that as pair or could not test, and then you can see it is 92% passed. So I have not selected some of the inputs, for meaning I have not considered spare inputs on them, so I just left it blank. So that's why we see 92%. So now we are going to generate a report by clicking generate report. So this is how the report looks like. So here we can see the complete report with the date and timestamp. Basically you have the device instance, device serial number, all the inputs and outputs that were tested. So if it actually passed or not tested, based on your comments or selection. So, and also you could give a name who tested this, and also when was it tested. You can see. So this is a nice report. So if you have multiple devices on site and you are struggling, what is the status on the point, how we are progressing day by day on each project. So this is really helpful tool to track your percentage of completion. Okay, let's go back. Questions that were asked. So I can access the device without configuring the Bluetooth in the device manager? No. The first step is to go to Compass and make sure you set the password right. The second option is can you configure your inputs or outputs through mobile app? No. So using your Compass, again, you have to configure all your inputs to required type, maybe 10K, maybe 2 to 10, or maybe 4 to 20. So these have to be configured from Compass. So make sure before start using the mobile app for point, make sure your configuration is right. Okay, next, moving on. So let us say there are some important notes which I was able to note past few days. Okay, so it is essential to know your serial number of the device. So let us say the VLC is used for a VAV box. Previously we had a MSTP communication. Now these are all IP based. So what happens is, without knowing the MAC address, you don't know what VAV box is what. So it is important to know your serial number, and the serial number can be scanned on the device itself with that sticker available. So once you do that, you have a complete database or an Excel sheet that can be generated. So based on the Excel sheet, you can say, okay, this device is VAV number 1 and VAV number 2. Yeah. The second one is like the default password. Yes, you cannot extend more than 90 days. It has to be within 90 days. If you go after 90 days, you have to set the Bluetooth passcode, and then you will be able to access again. So the new controllers come with Bluetooth or without Bluetooth option, which is very good. So in some cases, in some sites, there is no requirement of Bluetooth because of security reasons and so on. So the hardware comes with or without Bluetooth, which is very good option. Okay, about new control series from Alerton, which are called T1L controllers. Basically what they do is, if you have any legacy system on a twisted pair, like Lawnworks, so this controller can just sit there with existing cable, reducing your cable cost. By far, if the building is huge, there are so many controllers, so there is no cost for the cables. So it's very simple installation. It's a IP based protocol, it's a full duplex, faster than MSTP. I believe this is a game changer. So if you want to learn more about T1L controllers, do let me know in the comment section, and definitely I'll be happy to do a session on this. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.